What habit keeps some older folks' homes spotless while others struggle? The truth may surprise you. Clean homes don't come from deep cleaning sprees or hiring outside help. They're the result of small, consistent habits done every single day. In fact, there are 6 simple things that tidy older adults do almost without thinking. And these tiny actions make all the difference. As we get older, the idea of cleaning can feel heavier, more draining, and sometimes even overwhelming. But those who manage to maintain peaceful, organized spaces well into their 70s and 80s usually aren't working harder, they're just working smarter. Their homes feel calm, fresh, and welcoming, not because they've overexerted themselves, but because they've learned the quiet power of daily rhythm and small decisions. In this video, we'll walk through the 6 habits older adults with clean homes practice each day, habits that you can start using right away without spending more energy or money. These aren't tips about scrubbing floors or organizing closets. These are about mindset, flow, and small behaviors that build order effortlessly over time. And if you've ever looked around and thought, why does my space feel more cluttered than it used to? Or why can't I keep up like I did years ago? Then this video is exactly for you. Because the answer isn't about age, it's about approach. Stay with us until the end, because once you understand these 6 habits, you'll see that creating a cleaner home doesn't have to be tiring. It just has to be intentional. Let's get started. Number 1, a morning reset ritual. One of the most consistent habits among older adults with clean homes is the way they begin their mornings, with a simple act that signals to their environment and themselves that the day has begun with purpose. It might be something as small as making the bed right after waking up, or wiping the bathroom sink after brushing their teeth. But the point is not about what task is done, it's that something is done. That first tiny reset creates a domino effect. It brings a sense of control to the day, gently reminds the body to move, and nudges the mind into a more organized state. That 1 minute of order can lead to 5 minutes of tidying. 5 minutes might turn into a quick vacuum, or putting away items that were left out the night before. But none of it feels overwhelming, because it all started with something small and satisfying. Let's take Bill, a 75-year-old widower who keeps a tidy 2-bedroom apartment. Every morning, without fail, he straightens his bed, covers, folds his pajamas, and places them in a drawer. That simple act is his way of saying, today I'm here. This space matters. And when your space matters to you, it becomes easier to care for it without it feeling like a chore. Bill doesn't do this out of obligation. He does it because it gives him clarity. He's not rushing to clean when guests come over. He doesn't feel embarrassed when his daughter drops by unexpectedly. He's already done the most important part. He started the day with intention. Many people underestimate how much energy is wasted just staring at clutter. When the bed is unmade, the floor has yesterday's clothes, and the dishes are still waiting, the mind doesn't relax. It stays slightly agitated, like a radio buzzing faintly in the background. But when you walk into a room and see that something, even one thing, is in its place, the nervous system calms. There's no shame, no panic, just quiet order. And the beauty of this habit is that it takes almost no time. It's not about deep cleaning. It's about creating a fresh canvas every morning, even if it's just one drawer, one countertop, or one corner. That first small act of tidiness is often the spark that helps the rest of the day unfold in peace. Number 2, a gentle daily cleaning routine. Another defining habit of older adults who keep clean homes isn't about cleaning harder, it's about cleaning regularly. The truth is, most of them don't spend hours scrubbing or dedicating their weekends to massive cleaning sprees. Instead, they do a little bit each day, just enough to stay ahead of the mess without ever feeling buried by it. And that's the secret. They don't wait until it gets bad. They prevent it from getting bad in the first place. Let me tell you about Shirley. She's 81, lives alone, and has a home that smells like fresh linen and lemon balm every time you step inside. When asked how she keeps it so tidy, she just smiles and says, "Oh, I clean 1 room a day. That's all. Mondays are for the bathroom. Tuesdays, she dusts the living room. Wednesdays, it's the bedroom sheets and windows. Nothing dramatic, just 10 to 20 minutes at a steady pace. By the time the week ends, every part of her home has been touched, but never in a way that leaves her exhausted. This kind of rhythm offers more than cleanliness. It brings peace of mind. You don't have to wonder, when will I get around to that mess? Because the answer is already in your routine. And when something spills out of place, it's easier to correct it right away because there's already a foundation of order underneath. You see, routines are like invisible scaffolding. They hold the day together quietly without shouting. When your cleaning becomes part of the flow of your week, it stops feeling like a burden. It becomes a background habit, like brushing your teeth or watering a plant. And when you skip a day, that's okay too, because you're never more than a step behind. One important part of this is that the routine fits the person, not the other way around. A clean home doesn't mean doing everything every day. It means doing the right thing at the right time in a way that matches your energy. You're not running a hotel. You're living your life, and your home should support you, not drain you. So if you've been putting off that corner of the house that feels too much, take a page from Shirley's book. Do it in pieces. Make it part of the week, not the whole day. Let your cleaning be light, predictable, and gentle. That's how homes stay clean after 70, not through effort, but through rhythm. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, a place for everything. One of the most powerful habits older adults with clean homes share is having a designated place for every single thing they own. That doesn't mean they live in sterile, minimalist spaces. Quite the opposite, actually. Their homes often feel warm, lived in, and full of stories. But even in those cozy spaces, there's order, because everything has a home. Take Helen, for example. She's 76, lives in a modest townhouse, and keeps a tidy, inviting home. She's got her knitting basket beside her favorite chair. The remote always rests on a specific tray by the lamp. Her keys hang on the same hook near the door. You won't find her opening drawers in a panic or searching through piles of mail to find a letter. That's because she's already decided where everything goes. And more importantly, she always returns it there. This habit may seem simple, but it changes everything. When items have no home, clutter builds up fast. Mail ends up in the kitchen. Glasses go missing. Socks pile on chairs. But when you take the time to give everything a home, it becomes easier, almost automatic, to maintain order. You don't need to clean as often because the mess doesn't have a chance to spread. There's also something deeply calming about predictability. When you always know where something is, you feel anchored. Your mind relaxes. You move through your day with less stress, fewer interruptions, and more confidence. That sense of flow becomes part of your peace. Many older adults with clean homes will tell you they didn't always live this way, but they got tired of looking for things, tired of feeling frustrated, and tired of being surprised by clutter that didn't seem to belong anywhere. So they made a quiet decision. Everything in their home would earn its place. If it didn't have one, it would either get one or go. And this doesn't mean perfection. Sometimes things end up out of place. But when you know where it belongs, it's easy to put it back. That's the difference. A clean home isn't the absence of mess. It's the presence of systems that make cleaning feel easy and natural. So, if you're surrounded by things that seem to float from room to room, take a moment and ask, where should this live? That one question can restore hours of peace over time. It's not about organizing everything overnight. It's about slowly giving each item a sense of belonging. And when everything belongs, your home becomes a place of rest, not restlessness. Number 4, a light daily tidy up. One habit that truly separates those with consistently clean homes from the rest is a quiet but powerful ritual, the light daily tidy up. It's not a big cleaning spree or a deep scrub session. It's the simple act of resetting their space before it has a chance to fall out of balance. Let's take Barbara, 82 years old, who lives in a small home she's cared for over 4 decades. She doesn't spend hours a day cleaning, but each morning after her tea, she makes a quick round. She wipes the kitchen counters, folds the throw on the couch, straightens the shoes by the front door. The whole thing takes under 15 minutes, yet it makes the entire house feel clean, because nothing ever gets too far out of hand. This habit is all about rhythm. People with tidy homes don't wait for clutter to pile up. They catch it while it's still small. That way a mess never becomes overwhelming. By the time others are thinking, I should probably do a deep clean, these folks have already made 3 or 4 light passes through their space without breaking a sweat. There's also a psychological benefit. When you do a little bit every day, you feel like your home is always ready for you and for others. You don't dread surprise visitors. You don't walk into a room and sigh at what needs to be done. Instead, you walk in and breathe easier. The space supports you, not the other way around. Some seniors I've spoken to describe it like brushing their teeth. You don't skip it for 5 days and then spend an hour scrubbing. You do it each day so problems never build up. And the best part? These little actions build momentum. Wiping the bathroom sink takes 20 seconds, but it makes you feel like the whole bathroom is cleaner. That feeling motivates you to hang the towel, put the brush away, and maybe even give the mirror a quick wipe. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. A light tidy up is how older adults stay connected to their space, how they notice when something's off and gently restore it. If you've ever felt like your home gets out of control too fast, this one habit can change everything. You don't need to do a lot. You just need to do a little and do it regularly. And here's the truth, homes don't clean themselves, but they also don't demand hours of work. They just need attention, small, steady attention. That's what this daily tidy up really is. A quiet act of care that multiplies its value with each passing day. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, emotional connection to their environment. Older adults with clean homes often share something deeper than a checklist of chores. They feel emotionally connected to their environment. Their home isn't just a building or a storage unit. It's a living space filled with meaning. And this connection quietly motivates them to care for it with consistency and love. Take James, 79, who lives alone since his wife passed away several years ago. Their home holds memories in every corner, photos of their travels, furniture. They picked out together, even the way sunlight hits the dining room table in the morning. Because of that, James doesn't just clean his home out of obligation. He does it as an act of honor. Keeping it tidy is his way of showing respect for the life they built. People like James don't need to be reminded to clean because they see their surroundings as an extension of themselves. When they wipe the kitchen counters, they're not just cleaning, they're preserving a part of their story. When they vacuum the carpet or open the windows to let in fresh air, they're caring for something that has cared for them in return. This sense of connection creates a natural loop of motivation. The more emotionally attached you are to your space, the more likely you are to notice the small things. A dusty shelf, a dish left out, a light bulb that needs changing. And rather than feeling like tasks, these actions feel like stewardship. They're quiet moments of appreciation. Now, you don't need to live in a picture-perfect house or have a museum of memories to feel this connection. It can be as simple as taking pride in your armchair, your kitchen table, or the little nook where you read each morning. The more you invest emotionally in your home, the more care you'll naturally give it. This emotional tie also makes it easier to make decisions about clutter. People with clean homes don't keep things they no longer use or love, not because they're trying to be minimalists, but because they want every item around them to carry meaning. If something doesn't serve a purpose or bring comfort, it's gently let go. That's how they avoid the slow buildup of stuff that eventually feels suffocating. When a home is treated like a trusted friend, respected, cared for, and thoughtfully maintained, it responds in kind. It becomes a source of peace, not stress. And over time, that connection becomes part of who you are. You're not cleaning your house. You're taking care of the space that takes care of you. That emotional bond is what separates homes that feel alive from those that feel neglected. It's a quiet force, but a powerful one. And the older you get, the more you come to appreciate just how much your environment reflects your inner world. Number 6, willingness to let go of what no longer serves them. One of the most overlooked habits of older people with clean, peaceful homes is their ability to let go. Over time, they've learned that a home filled with outdated belongings, broken items, and things they no longer use doesn't just take up space, it quietly drains their energy and clarity. And so without much drama, they release what no longer fits their life. This isn't about being ruthless or cold. It's about being honest. When something hasn't been touched in years, when it no longer brings comfort or usefulness, people who value a clean home ask themselves a simple question: is this still serving me? If the answer is no, they let it go, with gratitude, not guilt. Look at someone like Helen, 82. She lived in the same house for over 40 years. Over that time, she collected gifts from friends, knickknacks from vacations, and furniture that once made sense when her children were still living at home. But when Helen retired, she made a choice. Instead of holding on to everything, she chose to keep only what brought her peace. She sold or gave away items with no hard feelings. Her house didn't get smaller, it became lighter. This willingness to release isn't just about physical clutter. It's mental too. When you walk into a home like Helen's, you feel it. It's calm, breathable, uncluttered. You don't feel like you're stepping into the past. You feel like you're stepping into someone who is fully present. That's the thing. Letting go makes room, not just for more stuff, but for more peace. It creates space for clearer thinking, smoother routines, and simpler decisions. There's less time spent searching for lost items or feeling frustrated by piles of the past. It's also a deeply empowering habit. The act of deciding what stays and what goes reinforces a sense of control. And in a world where aging can sometimes feel like losing control, this small power becomes big. It reminds you that you still have choices, that you are not trapped by your past or your possessions. And there's another benefit, your loved ones. When older adults clear out unneeded items, they're also lifting a future burden from their children or caregivers. It's a quiet act of love, a way of saying, I've already taken care of this for you. Letting go doesn't mean you don't care about your memories. It means you care more about your well-being. It's choosing to surround yourself with things that reflect who you are now, not just who you used to be. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. Now that we've looked at these 6 everyday habits, take a moment to think about your own home. Is it a space that brings you peace, clarity, and comfort? Or has it slowly become a place where things pile up and decisions get postponed? The good news is that the habits we've explored aren't extreme or out of reach. They're simple, intentional choices, repeated every day, that make a lasting difference. People with clean homes don't just clean, they live with purpose. They make small decisions over and over that create an environment of ease and calm. Whether it's wiping the sink after brushing their teeth, putting things back in their place right away, or quietly letting go of the clutter, they no longer need these actions build upon each other to create something powerful. And what's more, these habits don't just change your home. They change how you feel inside that home. Less overwhelmed, more in control, more free to focus on what matters. Because when your space supports you, instead of draining you, your energy can go toward the people and moments that bring real joy. So ask yourself, which of these 6 habits can you start practicing today? You don't have to change everything overnight. Just choose one. Let it settle in. Let it become part of your rhythm. Then slowly add another. Over time, you'll begin to notice something wonderful. Your home becomes not just cleaner, but more peaceful. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.